Okay, this is a early work in progress video for Colt County. Just giving you an idea of kind of what we're working on. This is what would be considered a pre-alpha build, very early on. Just basic motor functions in there right now, as far as being able to move around in gameplay. Smack that thing, and I'll just run and jump over this thing and kind of get in there. So a big important thing that we're focusing on obviously is atmosphere. That comes with the lighting and the wind, obviously, that you can see right now. The trees and the bushes and stuff are kind of moving to the wind to kind of set a nice sense of atmosphere. And you can see a slight toon shading that we're experimenting with now. So this looks pretty welcoming, right? So let's change the lighting to make it a little less welcoming. This is a big thing that we're focusing on as well, is the lighting. Not that I'll be doing this during the game, but this helps us set it up. We'll stop it right there. So now when you approach that, it's a lot more foreboding, a lot more kind of ominous. It's like, because you can't quite see as well, and it kind of gives a nice dramatic look to the whole thing when you come up to approach it. So it's something we're experimenting with a lot. Let's change it now back to where it was to kind of show the doorway, just because we can. But that's something we're going to be experimenting with a lot to kind of get the right look for each scene. Can't get in there right now, but there will be lovely stuff in there eventually. There's a school bus there that also plays into some of the story stuff later. There's another example of kind of, you know, somewhat more welcoming there, but as soon as you cast everything in dark shadow, it just seems a lot more kind of like, I'm not sure if I want to go down there, which is an important element in a survival horror game. And the wind, of course, is a big element of the game throughout the whole town. We can turn this off. You can see the bush stops animating there, stops being affected by the wind. Then we can change the direction if we turn it back on. And see the way it affects the tree back there. And we'll change the amount of kind of dust wind that's in different areas of the town, or even change it dynamically based on where you are and what's happening. It's an element we definitely want to use to not only kind of give the game a unique feel, but also it kind of creates a sense of mystery to kind of what's going on and your limited kind of sight distance, which is an important element. And the Dust Devil enemy that I mentioned on the Kickstarter page also plays a role and kind of takes advantage of that unique element of the game. They're just playing around with the lighting again just because we can, and it's fun. Yes, this is kind of what we have going right now. Obviously we're going to continue having an entire town. This is just one kind of element of it, just showing off the tree there, moving in the wind. That's kind of dynamically being generated by the wind. And then one last thing before I get out of this place, just because it's kind of neat looking, again kind of just showing off some of the lighting and texturing toys that we're playing around with. We'll just change the lighting again there, which just creates some awesome shadows, but also you can see the specular kind of bump map action coming across, especially the top bit there, which is just really neat. It's really fun to kind of play around with this stuff, and it kind of gives a nice sense of style to the game. So there you go. So that was a quick look of one of the churches in Colt County. The way, hopefully this gives you a kind of quick glimpse of what we're working on. And this path here will lead us down to some other place in the Colt County universe. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll have some more soon. Thanks. Bye bye.